Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Roger's Kakasungura once again YouTube channel. And in my previous video, I spoke about the two violence. One that happened to Dr. William Ruto, the deputy president at Kondele in November last year on 10th. And what happened to Raila Odinga yesterday, whereby his chopper was stoned and the screen seriously damaged. Now, today I want to do a comparison between the two responses made by the right Prime Minister Raila Odinga and William Ruto today. When Ruto was stoned at Kondele, obviously, I said in my previous video, they blamed it on Ruto. They said the intelligence team had briefed the deputy president earlier that Kondele is a no-go zone, but they say he broke into it to campaign. Now, I got hold of the response from Raila Odinga immediately after the attack at Kondele. And I want to do a comparison of the two responses. The response Raila made and the response Ruto made today. Now, I want to give you some 2 or 1 minute to listen to what Raila said, and I will come back.
Kama wewe mwenyewe unasema maneno ambayo wale wengine inakasirisha watu, vijana wengine wanaweza kukasirika na waanze kufanya mambo zingine. Hiyo sio Raila ndiye watuma. Hapana. Hapana. Inategemea yale vile umeongea. Maana kama wewe utaona maneno ambayo wengine wanaona ni kama matusi, wanaweza kukasirika. Lakini mimi sioni kama kuna shida. Mimi naona kama tumetoka katika kiwango kingine tunaelekea katika kiwango kingine, na demokrasia inazidi kunawiri katika taifa letu.
Now, you've heard what Raila responded in November last year. Raila was speaking at Mbaitu FM. And let me quote for those who didn't hear, because you know Raila speaks from the noses. You know, you might not get what he said, but let me quote his sentiments. He said, when he was asked about the incident, this is what he responded: "If you, Ruto, if you yourself utter a speech that makes the crowd angry, this may make some people react and take action in unsavory ways." That's Raila saying. Raila speaking. He's telling Ruto, if you yourself utter a speech that makes the crowd angry, this may make some people react and take action in an unsavory way. I, however, don't see a problem here, since we have come from a different level of democracy to another. Democracy is continuing to thrive in our country. Those are the responses made by Raila Odinga immediately after the Kondele attacks. Now, I want to give you a few minutes, 1 or 2, and listen what Ruto responded today in regard to the attacks that happened yesterday after Raila had left the burial of the men's chairman. May his soul rest in peace, the legend Mzee Kibor, and I'm told the seat has already been declared vacant, so I don't know if Atuolu will contest or I won't. We shall see. Listen to these sentiments.
I also take this opportunity to apologize to the Honorable Raila Odinga for what happened to him yesterday. It was really unfortunate, and I hope those who engaged in this exercise regret what they did. And as I have said, we will roll out the party structures to work with the security agencies so that we can get to the root of this act, which is most unfortunate. And we will demonstrate our commitment to an election that is peaceful by making sure that we take the necessary steps to ensure that all our members, all our candidates, and our entire party engages in this election on the basis of ideas and not any acts that are as unfortunate as we saw yesterday.
Now, I believe you heard what Ruto said. Every politician has the right to sell their agenda in every part of the country. We should listen, evaluate their policies, and then decide who to support. Political violence is retrogressive, divisive, and tears down our democracy. We condemn and reject it without reservation. That is William Ruto's tweet. Bill after the attack. That is his tweet. And I hope you've heard his response in the speech. He told Raila clearly that I'm sorry for what happened to you. When I measure the two responses, I find William Ruto an intelligent political leader from his responses. And when I was marking this exam, of course, I don't know if it was KCP or KCSE this year, I found Raila an inciter in brackets. You know, when a father says, you know, see now, I want to believe, I don't know. People said Raila organized a team. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. Junet Mohammed, I don't want to know. But then, here's a scenario whereby you are a father and your son attacks a passerby near your home. Whether the passerby provoked the son or did anything. But then we are told, respect the elders. Now, as a parent, you move to the scene. For instance, you find your son is there. And of course, the visitor, the passerby, is standing there. And then as a father, you say this. That you, visitor, if you provoked my son, he must respond back. So, there's nothing you're telling me. What are you instilling into this child, if I may ask? Huh? What are you showing? What character are you planting in this child? That is exactly what Raila did at Kondel. In response to this, is a kind of, he laid a blame on William Ruto. But I wanted to believe as a good leader, he could have condemned the attack and then maybe later in another room, not in public, ask what happened. You know, Ruto, people have said it's Kositani organized. People have said it's Mandago. Of course, that's what Raila said yesterday in his press releases. He said he blames Mandago and Kositani. And I'm told the gentlemen have been summoned by the police, including the capsule by the member of parliament, Oscar Sudi. They have been summoned to appear, to answer, or being investigated. Now, I find Ruto speaking as an intelligent politician. Yes. Said, I'm sorry. Everybody in Kenya, you know, Raila voted for freedom of speech in the 2010 constitution. Now, the very person who fought for the freedom of speech in our constitution is the same person who giving such a response, you know. Ati sasa kama ulienda kutukana vijana ziwange kutandika, you know, it's, you know, the statement is ideally translated into Swahili to mean such. But Ruto said, kila mwanasiasa ana haki ya kuuza sera zake nchini Kenya. Iwe ni Raila anauza pale Ukalenjin, iwe ni Ruto anauza pale Nyanza, Luo Nyanza, apewe nafasi azungumze. And you know, there is no politician on earth, there is no politician, including Raila himself, I have never seen on earth a politician who has never provoked people. Raila does. In fact, Raila does the worst even than Ruto. So, I find it irrelevant and out of context to say that if Ruto provoked, Raila has provoked people several times. Hameita Ruto mwizi. Ruto. Mwizi nani? Ruto. He's provoking the audience. And now he's telling us that if you provoke, the audience should be beaten. Raila. That is incitement. So, I urge young people to to find peace in their heart, to forgive our leaders, be it Raila Odinga, be it William Ruto, be it Uhuru Kenyatta. Ruto provokes people, yes. Raila also provokes people. Raila abuses Raila anatukana. Hey, Ruto anatukana pia. Na Uhuru pia anatukana. So, I don't see anyone who is clean. When it comes to this, I don't see anyone who is clean. But then when such happens, we should treat it in a way that calms the situation, brings peace, and unites the people. I beseech politicians, when such happens, whether organized or self-decided by the people, I want to urge our politicians, when you step into public platforms, either on TVs, radios, or in rallies, please respond in a manner that does not incite. Don't respond in a manner that paints the other party as the people of Valence. Anyway, I wish you the best. It's Rogers Kakasungura. Keep subscribing to my YouTube channel. Let me get your views on the comment section. They build me a lot. Whether positive or negative, just write your mind down there in the comment section. It helps me a lot. And if there is somewhere we need to improve, kindly put your comment there. I read each comment. And if you look keenly, I like each comment. So please, let me hear your reactions on the comment section. See you in the next video.